My roommate is taking a nap, so I'm gonna try and talk really quietly, but I just know that I'm gonna start talking loud and I'm gonna get really excited and I'm gonna wake her up. Let the awkwardness begin! So I'm going to take a few minutes and talk about the inauguration because I think it was really awesome. I voted for Obama and not Romney for a lot of reasons. I won't get into those now because all of my friends know I could literally go on for hours about politics, but one of the biggest concerns that I have is human rights. A lot of people think it's kind of silly and not a really important factor when you're deciding who's going to run your country, but for me it's like the most important. I really don't think that we will see a lot of progress in our country in certain aspects that other people are worried about until people are pleased with the way they're being treated. So I'm not really a morning person, but I woke myself up to watch the inauguration and I'm really happy that I did. Obama's speech was amazing, as they normally are, so I would like to throw out a huge congratulations to his speechwriters. If West Wing is an accurate portrayal of how the senior staff actually worked, then those people are Jennifer Palmieri and Dan Piffieffer. I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. Piffieffer? Whatever. If that's not actually how the White House works, then I blame Hollywood. On to the speech. Obama quoted the Declaration of Independence, saying, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." He then goes on to say, "Today we continue a never-ending journey to bridge the meaning of those words with the realities of our time. For history tells us that while these truths may be self-evident, they've never been self-executing. That while freedom is a gift from God, it must be secured by His people here on earth." I love this. This is what I'm doing, what I'm studying, why I'm in school. That we as human beings hold the power to decide freedom, what it means, who gets it, to what extent they get it. It's insane. Freedom should be self-evident. It should be obvious. It shouldn't be a hard decision to make. We are true to our creed when a little girl born into the bleakest poverty knows that she has the same chance to succeed as anybody else because she is an American. She is free and she's equal, not just in the eyes of God, but also in our own. It's just perfect. I can't. We are also heirs to those who won the peace and not just the war, who turned sworn enemies into the surest of friends, and we must carry those lessons into this time as well. We will show the courage to try and resolve our differences with other nations peacefully, not because we are naive about the dangers we face, but because engagement can more durably lift suspicion and fear. Our journey's not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. For if we are truly created equal, then surely the love we commit to another must be equal as well. Done. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that was the best part of the speech. It was the first time that gay people have been mentioned in an inaugural address, and it was just really well spoken and powerful, and it just makes me really happy and excited and yay. That is our generation's task. To make these words, these rights, these values of life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness real for every American. Being true to our founding documents does not require us to agree on every contour of life. It does not mean we all define liberty in exactly the same way or follow the same precise path to happiness. Progress does not compel us to settle centuries-long debates about the role of government for all time, but it does require us to act in our time. I think this is one of the most important things Obama said. It's really, for lack of a better term, a call to arms to work towards happiness and peace and acceptance and human rights. It's really nice to hear him speak about these things when this is what I'm doing with my life. Even though it's pretty obvious that not all of these things will be worked on and completed in the next 4 years, I think it's really important that we're talking about it and that we're starting conversations about it, and having the head of our country say these things might help a little bit in the way of acceptance. So A+ to Obama and all of his staff, and here's to the next 4 years, hopefully filled with progress. Taylor, I'll see you tomorrow. I feel like me reciting these things is way less powerful because I'm not a black man. White girl problems.